All right, crew. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all well, safe, healthy, getting your workouts in. We've got some good weather coming in this week. So we are officially starting chapter 11. So we're going to be doing the first lesson, 11.1, page 433. I know probably as soon as you guys clicked the link to this video, you were probably pumped when you saw this word. Read it with me, perimeter. Luckily for us, we did a lot of work with perimeter and area prior to working on Schoology when we were actually in school. So I think that it's really going to help you guys with this particular lesson. Some of you may say, Mr. White, this was too easy. We need harder stuff, which is great. But I just still wanted to make a video just in case you guys needed a little refresher here. So what does perimeter mean? It is the distance around a shape. So if you're on page 433 right now, you should be looking at the investigate problem. Now, if you notice, some of the materials that they have on here, you guys probably will not have. As you notice, I don't have them as well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try and walk you guys through this particular problem, and I think that it will help you with the share and show and the on your own. So first things first, it says under the investigate, perimeter is the distance around a shape. It says you can find the perimeter of a rectangle on a geoboard, which we don't have, or on dot paper by counting the number of units on each side. Now, I don't have dot paper, but what I did is I tried to my best. You know, my artistic skills are pretty weak, but I tried my best to make some dots here for you so you can help. So it will help you on this particular problem. It says make a rectangle on the geoboard that is 3 units on 2 sides and 2 units on the other side. So if you're looking at page 433 right now, under B, you're going to see it kind of gives you a geoboard right there. So even if you obviously don't have a physical one, it's giving you one on the paper. It says draw your rectangle on this dot paper. So I still want you guys to take into consideration what is our learning target for today's lesson. It's simply, I can find the perimeter of an object. So, as I always say, underline the important parts. We know it's 3 units on 2 sides, 2 units on the other 2 sides. So take a look at what Mr. White did here. Let's count as I trace how many sides. We have 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 on this side, and we'll go ahead and do it right here on this side as well. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 and 3. And then remember, it says they need 2 on the other 2 sides. So we connect 1, we connect 2, we connect 1, we connect 2. So there you go. We have our rectangle. And we know what the dimensions are. Okay, so we have all of our sides, and what does it say again for the perimeter here? It's the distance around a shape. So if you remember when we did this in class, all you have to do, my friends, is simply add up the sides. Yes, single digit addition, heading all the way back to first grade. So we have, this is the problem that we need to solve. We need to solve 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. What does that equal? Now, I know a lot of you guys have different strategies when it comes to this. I'm going to do the strategy that I most like. So I loved doubles facts when I was in 3rd grade. So I would get my 3 and my 3, and I know that 3 plus 3 is 6. And I bring down my addition sign. And I know that 2 and 2 is 4. So now I have, literally, it's a single digit addition problem. 6 and 4 is 10. So the perimeter of a rectangle with 3 units on 2 of the sides and 2 units on the other 2 sides is 10. Now, as you get further into this particular lesson, they're going to give you weird objects, right? They're going to give you weird shapes. So you'll see as you move into the, I want you to do the make connections, and I'll put this in the discussion. And I'm going to have you do the share and show. With the share and show, you're going to see that there is weird looking shapes. Just remember, every time you connect the dot, that is 1. That's going to be a huge factor because some of these, they're going to get a little tricky. The rectangles and the squares are a little easier, but when the shapes get a little different, remember just every time you connect one dot to the other, that is 1. And then you have to add them all up at the end. Also, my last thing is I really like to label them. I like to label each side because it gives me a really good visual on exactly what I need to add at the very end. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. If you have any questions or concerns, remember, just post your questions in the discussion board. I will put in the discussion board exactly what I want you to do. So this is the investigate. I'm only going to have you do the share and show and the problem solving. They're going to be challenging, but you guys will be able to do it. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. All right, put yourself in a position to succeed. Peace out.